actually not really like one of those comedians that's like, you can't say anything anymore. Like, you kinda can. Like, you can do it. I mean, I'll believe it on YouTube, but here, the trick is don't have a job. That is the first trick, and a microphone does help. That's another thing. Because I had a guy come up to me after a show, and he was like, dude, it's messed up. You can't say anything. I got fired from my job for making fat jokes just like you were doing. And I go, what do you do for a living? And he goes, I'm a waiter. I go, little different, though, no? I don't know if waiters should be making fat jokes. Going up to a table, eating for 4 tonight, are we, ladies? What? I can't make a joke? Like, I might be on your boss's side. To be honest. And I think things have kind of got more normal in the last little bit, but I do still find super overly empowering narratives very funny. Like, there's this show on Netflix called In the Dark. Do you guys know the show? So it's about this girl. She's a blind alcoholic detective, right? Sorry, blind alcoholic sex addict detective. And there's a scene, it's honestly a pretty good show, but there's a scene in the show where a friend goes, you'll never solve the case. And she goes, why? Because I'm blind? And her friend goes, no, it's because you didn't go to school for that. And you're like, also because you're blind. Like, I don't even know what the lesson to be learned there is. Like, you're supposed to watch that and be like, I can't believe I used to think blind people couldn't be detectives. Now that I'm educated, I hope my cab driver's blind. I want Helen Keller picking me up, now that I know. And I get it, it's like Hollywood stuff, but you could be the most Hollywood person in the world, but if your own daughter went missing and the detective showed up like, what's up, I'm the detective on the case here. We only got 24 hours to solve this bad boy, so. Do you mind if I feel your face? I just wanna get a bit of a read of what she might look like. Also, I'm drunk. Did I mention a lot of White Claws today? I got into it. Could I suck you off? I'm a sex addict too. Did I mention? You're like, is there some sort of problem? And you're like, well, we're just behind you. And you're like, oh, because I'm blind. Like I'm crazy for saying maybe every person shouldn't have every single job? Listen, if I hire a roofer and he shows up in a wheelchair, I'm not gonna be pumped. I apologize. Just wheeling in like, I'm actually amazing at what I do. You just gotta get me up there. If you got a pulley system, I will work magic on those shingles.